Hi, it's David Gomm in the Stained Glass Studio, and on this video we want to kind of do a comparison of some of our work and some of Frank Lloyd Wright's work. Now, Jeannie sort of thought that I looked a little bit like Frank Lloyd Wright, and let's see if that's true. Here's Frank Lloyd Wright, and here's David Gomm. And I don't really see it. I think that actually I look more like Mr. Weatherby from the principal from the Archie's comics. I don't know. What do you think? Anyhow, let's get on with the comparison. This ought to be fun. Frank Lloyd Wright created the prairie style of both architecture, stained glass, and regular furniture. His designs were very unique, and they came out at the same time as the craftsman movement and also the mission style movement. And so all three of them are grouped closely together, and they're influenced by one another. The thing that's really unique about the prairie style is that it's stylized and has a sharpness to it. A lot of sharp diamonds will be seen in prairie style designs, and this is because it's made to look like what you might find in a wheat field, which is the prairie. So you'll notice here that in his stained glass work, it's substantially looks stylized wheat. Here's the stained glass that's made to look like one of the windows in the Martin house that Frank Lloyd Wright built. And you can see how there are lots and lots of little tiny squares. And this all is one of the reasons why there's kind of a crossover between prairie style and say craftsman style, because this could be a craftsman style window or a prairie style. Here's one that is similar in size, and it's quite complex. It's not quite the same as a Frank Lloyd design, but it's got those similar characteristics that made this one. And now here's another one that we made, which is closer to the same design, but it's not near as complex. But you can see that we get influenced by his work quite often. Here's one of Frank Lloyd Wright's designs, which is called Autumn Sumac, and it's very definitely prairie style. It's got all these chevron pieces in it, and those were very typical of the type of work that he did. Now here's a piece. It's not in color, but you can see the actual prairie design. It really looks like regular a wheat field. It looks like stalks of wheat with stems coming down and then maybe soil at the bottom. That's probably the best example of the prairie style that I've been able to find. Here are some cabinet doors that we did that look somewhat influenced by Frank Lloyd Wright. Colors aren't really there, but you can get a feel for what they were like. Here's a side light that we did for a store. In fact, we did two of them, one on each side of the door, but this picture was the better of the two. And you can see it looks like it's got some of that growth influence. And then just a couple of more pictures that are of pieces that were influenced by him. You know, Simon and Garfunkel saying that architects may come and architects may go and never change your point of view. But Frank Lloyd Wright was unique, really inspiring. I hope this has been a good video for you, and we hope that you'll stick with us and join us on our next video. All right, see you later.